All right, folks, welcome aboard to Newburyport High School here. You are listening to Joppa Radio 96.3 and PortMedia television here for those of you who are going to watch this back at home. Eventually, it is the Newburyport Clippers in their home opener here tonight, getting ready to host the Rockport Vikings. It is Tuesday night basketball from Newburyport High in what is quickly becoming a very big crowd here at Newburyport, as expected on opening night. Starting lineups here being announced for Coach Dave Clay's Newburyport Clippers. Max Gagnon, the young point guard, getting the start for the Clippers, along with Jake Robertson and Ryan Archie. Coach Clay going with the three-guard system again this year to get things going. And the two McLaren brothers, Parker McLaren wearing number 44 and number 22, the star of the Cape Ann League, Casey McLaren, being announced right now. So a good starting five there for Coach Dave Clay. I guess the highlight there for me is the youngster Max Gagnon getting a start at point guard for Coach Dave Clay. And it's a very deep bench as well. We'll get into that in just a moment as we pause one moment for the national anthem. Again, you're listening to 96.3 Joppa Radio. Very nicely done. National anthem there in the books as we get you ready for basketball here tonight. Newburyport Clippers on opening night hosting the Rockport Vikings. Again, big crowd here at Newburyport High as we get you ready to go here. Rockport Vikings led by Coach Phil Whitley. This is not an easy opening night matchup here for the Clippers. Rockport, a tough squad. They opened up the season with a loss. It was a high-scoring affair the other night versus Fenwick, but this is no easy first night tilt here for the Clippers. It was an 83-77 loss for the Vikings over Bishop Fenwick. High scoring, so we'll see. Coach Whitley says these guys want to pound it inside. They can pretty much play both ways. They're a big squad. They got two twin towers right up front. Rockport does. Gavin Hillier and Jake Knowlton. Knowlton wins the tip, but then loses it. With it is Jake Robinson for Newburyport. Casey McLaren gets it back to the young guard, Gagnon. Gagnon sets up the offense, and we're underway. Casey McLaren swings it to Archie. Ball's lost in the corner as Archie tried to find Gagnon. First possession of the game here from Newburyport High. Gagnon with the ball for the Clippers.
Archie, get out! Archie, get out! Ohio!
Gagnon swings it around to Robertson. Robertson in the corner to Casey McLaren with 5 on the shot clock. Ball comes up to Gagnon. Good find in the corner. 3 ball from the corner. No good from Ryan Archie. Rebound comes down to Rockport. With it is Ezra Mendoza for Rockport. He'll bring it up most of the game here. Mendoza leaves it for Matus. Matus for Rockport. Leaves it for Jake Knowlton, the big man behind the three-point line. Back to Mendoza. Mendoza sets up the offense again here with 10 on the shot clock. Mendoza looking to go work on Gagnon. Gets to the free throw line. Jumper good. Sweet little move right there by Ezra Mendoza. And Rockport's up 2-0. Back the other way quickly in transition come the Clippers. Turnover. Ball comes loose. Rockport back the other way. That was Hillier with the steal. With it for Rockport is Knowlton. Knowlton swings it. Three-point line with two. Doesn't look for a shot. Tries to dump it down low. We have a foul call It's going to be a reach in against the Clippers here on a post-up down low. Rockport's Matus was looking to set himself up down low on the box, on the block, and he was fouled. So it's going to be Rockport inbounding below the Clippers' end. Ball thrown out to Hillier. In the corner, Robertson. Back out to Ezra Mendoza. Ball down low, looking to make a move is Knowlton. Knowlton puts it up and he gets fouled. Knowlton, a big kid, looks about 6'6". What's he listed at here? No height system on the score sheet, but Knowlton is a tower down low. There'll be a handful here. Rockport up 2-0 in the early going. And Knowlton going to the line for 2. First free throw up and good. Coach Whitley for Rockport did say Rockport wants to pound this ball inside and contain Casey McLaren. That was his keys to the game, Coach Whitley's for Rockport. Both free throws good for Rockport, and it's an early 4-0 Vikings lead. Gagnon brings it up for Newburyport. Gets it to Archie. Archie swings it to Robertson. Back to Archie. Clippers swing the ball around. There's Parker McLaren. Back out Ryan Archie. Swings it to Casey McLaren. Looking for a shot. He's double teamed. Blocked. Rockport bench not happy about it, but a foul is going to go here against Rockport. And McLaren's going to go to the line. Casey McLaren to shoot 2. You can see the attention they're going to pay to Casey McLaren there. Double teamed right off the bat. Expect to see a lot of that. Expect to see a lot of that all season long. Casey McLaren at the line shooting 2 here. 4-0 Rockport the lead. And the first point of the season here for Newburyport is going to be a Casey McLaren free throw to cut the deficit to 3. 4-1 Vikings. Casey McLaren wearing number 22, his brother's 44, Parker. 2 forwards for Newburyport down low. Casey McLaren's second does not go. Rebound pulled down by Gavin Hillier for Rockport. Quickly gets it to Ezra Mendoza, the guard for Rockport. Mendoza looks to set things up for the Vikings. Throws it to Hillier. There's Knowlton, Jake Knowlton, back to Ezra Mendoza. Mendoza looking to go to work here. Dumps it down low to Noah Rawson. Rawson looking for his first shot of the game. Tries to do a little kiss, does not go. Rebound pulled down by Max Gagnon, the Newburyport guard. Clippers quickly come in for transition. Robertson to Casey McLaren. Kicks it back. There is Robertson, shot no good. It was a 3 ball in and out. Ball out of bounds. It was a Ryan Archie 3. Beg my pardon. The Ryan Archie 3 does not go. Out of bounds to Rockport. Clippers look to trap Ezra Mendoza here. Right off the inbound. Mendoza lost it. It's going to be off Newburyport. Casey McLaren. There with the double with Robertson. Clippers trying to pick up the pressure here. Really looking to speed this game up a little bit on the Vikings. 3 ball though in transition from Rockport. It was Hillier that time, but the rebound comes down to Rockport after the shot does not go. Clippers, Parker McLaren with the steal. Gets it up to brother Casey. Casey back to Parker. Parker looking to drive the lane. Parker kicks it into the corner. Robinson 3 ball to tie the game just short. Rebound comes back. Good rebound by Robinson. Throws it back top of the key. There's Archie. Archie swings it to Gagnon. 3 ball. Does not go from Ryan Archie. Good rebound there by the big man Noah Rawson. And back the other way comes Rockport. Ezra Mendoza. Mendoza swings it to Knowlton, who looks right at a deep 3 with Parker McLaren right in his face. It does not go. Casey McLaren with the rebound. Oh, sweet move. McLaren finds the open man Gagnon. Good ball movement here from Newburyport. Parker McLaren now has it. Baseline jumper goes. Parker McLaren with a little jumper to cut the Rockport lead to 4-3. Nice touch there from the big man, Parker McLaren. That'd be nice if that becomes a staple this year. Back the other way comes Rockport. Down low, Knowlton looking to go to work on Parker McLaren. Knowlton can't get that shot go to go. Good defense again by Parker McLaren, and back the other way comes Max Gagnon. Sweet little ball handling. Casey McLaren looking for his 3 ball. Pulls up, does not go. Back rim, rebounds. Rockport. Ezra Mendoza with it. Brings it across the half-court line. 3-on-3 here. Mendoza looks to go to work on Archie. He dumps it down low to Knowlton. Knowlton can't find his spot, fades away. Oh, he's going to get a bailout foul call here. Looked like pretty good defense on Knowlton, maybe a late reach. And it's going to be a shooting foul too, insult to injury. It's number 21, Jake Knowlton, got to go to the line for Rockport. Rockport Vikings leading Newburyport 4-3 here, early minutes, first quarter. Knowlton's first free throw up and good. 5-3 Rockport. Coach Clay going to his bench for the first time today. Nick White coming in for Newburyport, number 10. And there's George Coryell. Big soccer season for George here in the fall. Harry Bovey also checking in. Another soccer guy. 3 subs off the bat. Coryell's going to handle the ball now for Newburyport after the second free throw for Rockport did not go. Coryell's going to get fouled here on his first touch. Mendoza gives the official a little bit of a stare there as he gets called for a cheapie. Inbound to Coryell. Newburyport with the ball halfway through the first quarter. 5-3 Rockport. Clippers looking to tie or take the lead with a 3. Coryell has it. George Coryell looking to go to work. Gets it down low, Robertson. Good find. There's Casey McLaren. Lays it in for 2. Off a beautiful pass there from Harry Bovey. Good find by Bovey. You get the ball to McLaren there. He's going to finish. Here comes Rockport quickly in transition. Knowlton's going to look for a layup, but he traveled first. It was a good push by Rockport's Austin Matus. Found Knowlton, but he took a couple steps there before the layup. So we're all tied up at 5 here. 3.5 to go first quarter. Newburyport basketball. Good pace to this one here in the early going. Coryell brings it up for Newburyport. Deep breath and brings it across the half-court line, getting a little bit of pressure from Ezra Mendoza. That's a good matchup here in the early going. Coryell in the corner, Robertson. Robertson to Casey McLaren. Little jumper, Casey McLaren knocks it down. Pretty little 2-ball just inside the 3-point line, puts Newburyport up 7-5, and it gives a chance for the Clippers to set up their pressure. And a foul right off the inbound. They're going to get Coryell on a reach in here on Matus. Clippers trying to trap the Vikings under their own hoop here and make them go the length of the floor, but Coryell with the reach in right off the inbound. Rockport to inbound again. Ball comes in to Matus, trying to find Ezra Mendoza. That seems to be the medicine here for Rockport. Get the ball to Mendoza, he'll be the one-man press break. With the ball, Noah Rawson for Rockport. Dumps it up for Matus. Matus down low to Knowlton. Knowlton looking to go to work on Casey McLaren. These guys are about the same size. It's a good matchup. Knowlton tries baseline, tries to make a pass out, and he can't quite do it. Good steal by Nick White of Newburyport. Back the other way comes the Clippers. Coryell. Good swing. Bovey down low. Back to Coryell. Coryell to Nick White. Back to Coryell. They find Casey McLaren. McLaren drives the lane. Sweet little jumper in and out. Rebound Bovey. Nicely done down low. And he gets it back out of pressure. Ball comes loose to Coryell, who gets it to Casey McLaren. Drives the lane again. Gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Good work by Newburyport on the boards. And they're going to get 2 with a free throw stripe as Casey McLaren drives the lane and grabs 2 free throws here. 7-5 Newburyport, 2:23 to go first quarter. Parker McLaren's going to jump back into the game here for Newburyport. I think he's going to give his brother a breather here after these free throws. First free throw up and good, and it's 8-5 Newburyport, 2:20 to go first quarter. Charlie Kaleen also checking in for the first time on the young season. Kaleen's going to grab Jake Robertson. Good first few minutes from Robertson. McLaren's second free throw is up and good. 9-5 Newburyport lead. And as expected, Parker going to jump in the game here and relieve his brother, Casey McLaren. Don't expect him to stay on the bench for too long. 9-5 Clippers the lead. And the Clippers first a turnover here right off the inbound. Rockport's Ezra Mendoza tried to split a double team, and he stepped on the sideline, so there's a turnover. The pressure works that time for Newburyport. It's going to be Clippers basketball here. 2:20 to go first quarter, 9-5 Newburyport. Rockport came out firing, scored that first 4 here. But it's a 9-1 run for the Clippers since then. Parker McLaren with the ball. Gets it back out to Coryell. Over to Nick White. Nick White in the corner. Kaleen doesn't take a shot. Parker McLaren jumper in and out. Rebound pulled down by Rockport. It's going to be Ezra Mendoza with the rebound. Mendoza back the other way for Rockport. Mendoza dumps it down to Hillier. Hillier for Rockport, looking to go to work on Parker McLaren. Tries to go baseline. Nice move, Hillier. Lays it in for 2 off the glass. Up and under by Hillier. Here comes Newburyport back the other way. Coryell drives the lane. Gets stripped. Ball comes free to Newburyport, however, but there's a turnover. Good steal there by Rockport's Jake Lucas with the steal on the pass by White. Rockport looking to go to work here. It's Hillier again, kicks it back out, 3-ball from Rockport is good. Big time shot right there by Jake Lucas, putting Rockport up 10-9 here. $1:15 to go first quarter. Good little run there by the Vikings. Here come the Clippers back the other way. Coryell, get it down low. Ball comes down low to Bobby down low, kicks it back out to Nick White. White's pass to Kayleen is interrupted by an official's whistle here, and I think we have a clock issue that needs to be addressed. With the score 10-9, Rockport, minute left. First quarter here from Newburyport High School. You're listening to 96.3 Joppa Radio, PortMedia Television. My name is Drew Mulholland. On hand on a Tuesday night, the home opener for the Newburyport Clippers hosting the Rockport Vikings. Clippers to inbound from underneath the Rockport hoop.
Charlie,
Coryell,
you're running base.
the guard, going to
You're running
inbound.
baseline. Yep,
Nick White comes out of the game. Ryan Archie back in for Newburyport.
Good.
Off the inbound, Parker McLaren up fake. Good find. There's Archie, gets it down low to Bobby. Back to Parker McLaren down low. Beautiful passing from the Clippers. Parker can't quite finish, and now he's going to get called for an over the back on the rebound after front rimming the hook shot. Rockport's going to inbound it from under their own hoop. Rockport with the 10-9 lead, 55 seconds to go, first quarter.
Yep. Good. Good.
Ezra Mendoza
Yes, sir.
trying to break a double team, throws a pass to Jake Lucas, who travels with the basketball. Ezra Mendoza had to give that ball up, put his big man in a tough spot there, and it's going to be Newburyport basketball with 50 seconds to go here, first quarter.
Hey, stack 2. Go. Get there, George. Get there. Parker.
Newburyport inbound in the Rockport end. Parker has it. Parker McLaren now in the corner. Archie's shot is blocked. Chases after his own rebound, but he won't get there. Rebound pulled down by Rockport's Austin Matus. Matus looking to run. Throws it down to Jake Lucas. Jumper from number 35 there. Hillier does not go. Back the other way comes Newburyport. Quickly in transition is George Coryell, and he's going to get fouled. Boy, does that happen quickly. Instant offense. George Coryell. Clippers get a rebound and quickly out in transition. Coryell getting to the free throw line with 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rockport with the 10-9 lead. Casey McLaren going to check back in the game here. Coryell's first free throw back rim does not go. Second one to come. We'll look to even this thing up here late first quarter. As long as there's no turnover, Rockport will be able to take the last shot of the first quarter here after the Coryell second free throw, which does not go. Rockport rebound. Rockport with the 10-9 lead. Austin Matus bringing it up now for Rockport. Guarded by Coryell. Matus making it tough there. Coryell making it tough on Matus, I should say. Ball comes back to Matus. No foul called on Coryell. Could have been. Jumper here from Rockport does not go. Little putback chance does not go either, and back the other way comes Coryell. Final 3 seconds. Newburyport looking for a late one. Casey McLaren at the first quarter buzzer does not go. And after the first quarter of play here from Newburyport High School, Rockport is going to take a 10-9 advantage over Newburyport. So both teams trying to feel each other out there in the early going. Newburyport's the McLaren brothers got most of them there. Casey, I think, had 5. Parker had 2. Rockport's a tough team. Ezra Mendoza, quick guard, good ball handler. Jake Knowlton, big man down low. Gavin Hillier made a shot already for Rockport. So Rockport looks like a team that's it's not going to be an easy out here on the opener for Newburyport. And of course, don't forget, Rockport already has a game under their belt here in the early going. Rockport losing to Fenwick the other night, Bishop Fenwick, in a high-scoring affair, 83-77. That's always tough. It's always tough to have a home opener on your home court. First time getting those jitters out, which Newburyport's trying to do here in the early going. And doing so against a team that already has that opener under their belt and in Rockport. So that is the deal here. Pretty clean first half. Refs letting them play a little bit. Not too many cheap fouls out there, which is good. Again, Coach Phil Whitley for Rockport told us the deal was you got to contain McLaren. You're not going to contain Casey McLaren all night, but you got to slow him down at least and Phil Whitley, Coach Whitley for Rockport, wanted a lot of ball movement from his guys. So far, so good on the Rockport side. It's a veteran Rockport team. They got 9 seniors. That's a lot. Pretty much play 11 guys. So when we're talking about 9 of them being seniors, that's quite the list. Austin Matus has it here for Rockport. Brings it across. Gets it to Lucas. Over to Camden Wheeler, making his first appearance. Back to Lucas. Down low, Hillier. Jumper Hillier goes. Gavin Hillier, number 35, with another made shot there for Rockport. Puts the Vikings up 12-9. There comes Max Gagnon for Newburyport. Throws it down low. Ball comes back to Casey McLaren. Jumper kiss. Does not go. Good follow by McLaren, but he can't put in the layup after his own miss. Ball's going to stay with Newburyport. Good hustle by Gagnon. Back to Casey McLaren. Up fake. Tries to get to the free throw line. Jumper fade away. Air ball. Rebound Rockport. Austin Matus bringing the ball up here for Rockport with Ezra Mendoza on the bench. Matus almost loses it. Good pressure by Gagnon. Matus finds Hillier. 3-ball does not go. Rebound there by Max Gagnon for Newburyport. Here come the Clippers. Casey McLaren takes a 3-ball. 2 guys jump at him. McLaren finds some space and hits a 3. No, it's going to be a 2. Official calls it a 2. So it's going to be a Rockport lead still here of 12-11. 6:50 to go, second quarter. Austin Matus looking to go to work on Gagnon. And we have a travel as Matus left that ball. Tried to just leave it on a handoff for Camden Wheeler and took a couple baby steps there. So it's going to be Newburyport basketball, still trying to get over that hump here and take a first half lead. Max Gagnon, the youngster for Newburyport, brings the ball up. Coach Clay likes this Gagnon kid quite a bit. He told us on the afternoon drive radio show the other day on Chopper Radio that Gagnon is the surprise kid to be looking for this year. He's liked what he's seen here, but the Clippers turn this ball over with 6.5 to go in the first quarter. It's going to be Rockport ball back the other way. Camden Wheeler to inbound for Rockport. Turns it over. Good pressure from the Clippers. That's already caused a few turnovers here at full court press. Bovey has it for Newburyport. Good swing. Robertson, 3-ball for Newburyport. In and out. Does not go. There's the little guy. Max Gagnon keeping it alive. Loose ball on the floor. Everybody on it. Good hustle by the Clippers. And boy, does the coaching staff like that. Good hustle from Newburyport. Bunch of guys in there. Jake Robertson's going to earn the jump ball, however. And it's going to stick with Newburyport. Ryan Archie to inbound. Max Gagnon. Jake Robertson. It's pretty much the starting lineup for Newburyport, except Harry Bovey's in there for Parker McLaren at the moment. Max Gagnon down low to Casey. There's the double team, and he turns it over. Every time Casey McLaren touches that ball in traffic, he's being double teamed. That time it was almost a triple team. And here's Ezra Mendoza now checking into the game for Rockport. Mendoza, beautiful move, takes it to the lane. He thought he got fouled, no call. They're going to say the ball stays with Rockport. It looked like it went off the leg of Mendoza, but it's going to stay with Rockport here underneath the Newburyport hoop. 3-ball Mendoza right off the inbound. Does not go, and it wedges between the hoops. So it's going to be a jump ball. Everybody's walking the other way, but it's actually going to stay with Rockport here, as that is a jump ball. Tough break for Newburyport as they were in position to get that rebound, but it will be Rockport ball again underneath the Clippers hoop. It's Rockport 12, Newburyport 11 here, first half. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes Rockport's Hillier. Jumper does not go. Harry Bovey with the rebound. Gets it to McLaren. McLaren brings it all the way. He's looking to go coast to coast. Kicks it in the corner. Good ball movement here from Newburyport around the three-point line. Bovey gets to Archie. Archie drives baseline. Good find to Bovey. Tries to lay it in with the left hand. A little bit of contact there. No call. And the Clippers are going to get called for a foul in the rebounding action. And it's going to be Rockport's ball going back the other way.
Hey, Fish 2. Fish 2.
I think that foul is going to be on Jake Robertson, the official said. So foul against Robertson there for Newburyport. And the Clippers again almost force a turnover. Can't quite get a hold of it. Good hustle there from Ryan Archie jumping up into the stands trying to save a ball that was deflected. This Newburyport pressure is not being beaten very well here by Rockport. Vikings really struggling to get the open space here. Ezra Mendoza's done the best job about it from Rockport. Good split, splits a triple team, gets it to Knowlton, who lays it in for 2. Beautiful press break there, one-man press break. Ezra Mendoza finding the big man, Jake Knowlton, and it's 14-11 Newburyport. Clippers back the other way, looking for the tie. There is Archie in the corner. 3-ball does not go. Rebound pulled down by the little man, Gagnon. Good job rebounding by the point guard, Max Gagnon, and now the ball comes back to him. Clippers look to reset the offense here, trailing 14-11. Gagnon gets it down low. Robertson. There's Bobby. Bobby double team, kicks it back out. Good job, Robertson. Robertson swings it back. Casey McLaren fakes a deep three. Looks to drive the lane. Good find for Bobby. Little up fake. Lays it in. No, he does not. It comes out. Bobby trying to stick with it. Working that left hand. Good second effort from Bobby to cut the lead to 14-13. Harry Bobby, good action there with that left hand. Missed the first one, but got it back. Laid it in with the second hand. The second effort was actually tougher than the first. Knowlton with the ball. Here for Rockport. Little jumper after missing the first one, and Knowlton hits a short little tweener to put Rockport up 16-13. Timeout. Rockport after the make. Coach Whitley wanted a timeout there after the at least I think he was trying to call timeout. Either way, it was an inadvertent whistle, so it's going to be Newburyport basketball trailing 16-13 here with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Bobby kicks it out. Robertson, 3-ball to tie this game. Does not go. Good box out by Noah Rawson there from Rockport. Rebound gets it to Ezra Mendoza. Quickly up to Knowlton. Knowlton drives the lane. Little kiss does not go, but it's going to be a foul against Newburyport in the rebound in action. As Gavin Hillier crashed the boards there for Rockport. We had a push on Max Gagnon, the guard. And we have a Rockport timeout now here with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first half. 16-13 Rockport lead. Clippers have got it to 1 a couple times here. Have been unable to even this thing up or take the lead in this basketball game. So a minute timeout here. So far the combination of Ezra Mendoza breaking the Newburyport Clippers press. It seems like the recipe for Rockport is get the ball to Mendoza. He breaks the press and tries to find one of the big men. So far it's been Jake Knowlton, number 21, really receiving a lot of these feeds from Mendoza down low. Newburyport's doing a good job off the initial inbound on the press break. They're setting up a lot of double teams, a lot of traps, and forcing some turnovers there. But once Mendoza splits that initial double team, it's a problem right now for Newburyport. Talking with Coach Dave Clay of Newburyport here before the game. He wants his guards to press, and he knows that Rockport can do that too. But he wants his guards to put a lot of pressure on the Rockport guards, stressing defense. These guys have to be strong defensively this year. And we saw how excited the coaching staff was on that one jump ball with a few guys on the floor. He wants to win the 50-50 balls, although Rockport has won a few of those here in the early going as well. That's why they lead this thing 16-13. Rockport over Newburyport with 4 minutes to go first half. Foul situation is 7 on Newburyport, so it's a 1-and-1 situation right now for Rockport. This is going to be a shooting foul, however, for Gavin Hillier. 2 shots for Hillier. First one goes to put Rockport on top 17-13. 5 fouls right now for Rockport. Second one for Hillier, another big guy, gotta be 6'4", 6'5" at least. Second free throw does not go. We have a whistle and a shooting violation on Newburyport's Max Gagnon. So the free throw does not go, but Hillier is gonna get a second one on the violation there by Gagnon. Gagnon's going to come out of this game here. George Coryell going to check in for him. Four-point lead for Rockport. Second free throw for Hillier is good. 18-13, the Rockport lead. George Coryell brings it up for Newburyport. Coryell gets it to Archie. Archie looking for McLaren. Good job by Rockport, not letting that ball get into Casey McLaren. Ball comes back to Coryell. Coryell free throw line jumper is blocked. Loose ball in the paint, and a foul on Coryell here. As Ezra Mendoza went after a loose ball, and Coryell bumped him. And then, as mentioned, that's going to be a 1-and-1 here for Rockport. Already in the bonus with still 3:50 to go in this first half. Ezra Mendoza goes to the line, 18-13 Rockport. First one for Mendoza is going to rattle in. He'll earn the second one here, 19-13 Rockport, 3:49 to go. First half. Second free throw on the way, and good, 20-13, the Rockport lead. George Coryell again to bring it up for the Clippers. Coryell loses it. Ball bounces off his foot. Good hustle to get it back, but apparently he stepped on the sideline. Official all over it on the far court, and there's another turnover. It's going to go back to Rockport here, already with a 7-point lead and looking to extend. Coach Dave Clay feeling like his guys are a little sloppy here. I can just tell by the body language. Coach Clay is seeing some stuff that he hasn't seen here in recent practices from his guys, maybe some opening night jitters. Rockport back the other way now, looking for Knowlton down low. They get it to him at the free throw line. Little jumper from Knowlton, back rim. Rebound by Archie. Archie looking to go coast to coast. Wild shot does not go. Good follow by Robertson for Newburyport to cut the lead to 5. 20-15, the Rockport lead. Coryell looking to press Mendoza as Mendoza brings it up for Rockport. Mendoza swings it to Matus. Matus looking for Rawson. Rawson finds Knowlton. He likes that little free throw jumper, but he airballs it. Let's see if it was tipped. Referee says yes. It's going to stay here with Rockport. Clippers are trying to pull some defensive adjustments here and trying to contain Knowlton. He's getting some open looks here, the big 6'6" kid for Rockport. Inbound Matus gets it to Knowlton behind the three-point line, finds Rawson. Rawson down low, jumper does not go for Rockport, back rim. Loose ball rebound, gonna stay with Rockport as that one ball went off Newburyport. Harry Bobby doesn't like the call. He thought that ball deflected off a Vikings player, but it's gonna stay with Rockport here as we dip under 3 minutes. First half, 2015, Rockport Vikings. We're gonna go to work. Jake Lucas gets to Matus for Rockport, trying to find Mendoza. Mendoza pressured by Coryell. Mendoza has to retreat towards the half-court line. Good move, Mendoza around Coryell. Finds in the corner. Good little pass to Lucas. Three ball does not go. Rebound Coryell. Good defensive trip from Coryell. And a little scuffle here as Coryell gets the rebound. He has some words and a little bit of a push with Mendoza. The foul is going to be on Mendoza in the reach-in. Tried to force a jump ball off the Coryell rebound. And good job by the official there. I like that. Nothing too serious. A little bit of a bump, but just two guys battling out there. Sometimes at the high school level, you'll see that called a technical, but good job there by the official. I think let these guys play. It's a physical battle so far, so there's going to be a lot of that. George Coryell brings it up for Newburyport. Clippers trailing 20-15 here. 2.5 to go, first half. Coryell with it. A little bit of a zone action here from Rockport. Jake Robertson dribbles in, finds Coryell. Coryell drives, kicks it in the corner. Archie for three. Got it. Finally, the Clippers able to drain a three ball there, and they cut the lead to 2 here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Trying to get a little bit of life here into this Newburyport High School gym. Rockport basketball up 20-18. Looking for a big stop. Feels like a big possession here for Rockport. Ball thrown down to Knowlton. Traveled on the baseline. Newburyport basketball and a chance to tie. Knowlton can't believe the call down low. He was about to go up strong when he got called for steps. Clippers basketball looking to tie or take the lead with a 3. George Coryell brings it across the divisional line. Coryell trying to break that zone, dumps it into Bovey. Tough pass there, deflected. Ball comes back to Coryell again. Archie in the corner for 3. He's got it. Ryan Archie heating up, and Newburyport takes their first lead of the game. It's 21-20. And a timeout, Rockport. Actually, we're going to have a foul here down here, back the other way. Had nothing to do with the play here. I just assumed it was going to be a Rockport timeout, but we had a foul all the way down the other end of the court here as Rockport was inbounding. And Coach Whitley really upset, getting into the face of the official here. I think Coach Whitley has a little bit of an issue with the Newburyport student section, maybe getting a little bit too involved. I couldn't quite hear him. But Newburyport, with Ryan Archie heating up here late first half, has a 21-20 lead here now, looking to finish the half strong, and now Newburyport's in the bonus themselves. And Archie is going to go to the line here. He is the hot hand right now. I think this game's getting a little bit chippy. We get some guys chatting with each other down low. I think that was that led to some pushing here down the other end. Newburyport had set up the press as Rockport was inbounding, and all the way down the other end of the court we had a foul on Rockport, but the officials are definitely trying to get control of that game here. Coach Clay, I didn't see it myself. He was back down the other way here. I was watching the ball, the action down the other end of the court. Coach Clay wanted a technical, and now Coach Clay is going to call a timeout. I think this is mostly to have a word with an official here. Coach Clay saying, I can hear him clearly. He said the Rockport guy grabbed one of his guys by the neck. I'm watching the official's gesture here. It's a fairly calm conversation, but Coach Clay not happy that that was not ruled the technical. It's being called a common foul. First free throw was up and good, by the way, by Archie, so it's a 22-20 Newburyport lead here, and what has turned into a little bit of a physical battle here. Physical first half battle between Newburyport and Rockport. Got to expect that, two longtime rivals. Opening night for Newburyport. They've trailed most of the first half and been pretty frustrated, so they're finally trying to find their footing here. And it's been a strong end to the first half. Big thanks to Ryan Archie. Boy, Archie getting that ball in the corner and shooting that three in rhythm, making two big threes in a row, and now finding himself at the free throw line after that extracurricular activity there. Coach Clay seems to be satisfied with whatever answer he got from the officials, so that'll put an end to that. And Archie still has that second free throw to come here with the Clippers now in the lead, 22-20, late first half. Now Coach Whitley of Rockport having a word here with the officials, so this suddenly became a busy night for the referees at Newburyport High. Crowd finally back into this game now as well, which is good for Newburyport. Always a great home court advantage here. Ryan Archie's second free throw on the way is good. So a quick 8 in a row from Ryan Archie. Red hot, checks out of the game here to slap fives all around on the bench here right next to us. Clippers able to set up the press, and a little reach-in foul here right off the inbound. And again, in the bonus, Rockport's going to go to the free throw line. Austin Matus grabbed that ball off the inbound, and he's going to be the free throw shooter here. Still a 1-and-1, 9th team foul on Newburyport. First one is all net for Matus. Cuts the lead to 23-21. Minute and a half to go first half. Newburyport leading Rockport 23-21. Matus looking to cut into this lead, making a 1-point ball game. Second free throw is good, 23-22. Max Gagnon grabs it for Newburyport, brings it across the divisional line. Gagnon looking to go to work, gets it to Bovey. Bovey with it at the free throw line, back to Gagnon. Gagnon drives, kicks, corner. Three ball blocked. It was Nick White on the three. Apparently not deflected, just hit the side of the backboard and out of bounds. So this ball's actually going to go to Rockport with $1:22 to go first half. 23-22. The Rockport lead.
Fist two! Fist two!
Austin Matus with it.
Wait for it!
Looking for some help here as he's double teamed in his own backcourt. Matus, good little press break. Gets that ball up to Jake Lucas. Back to Matus. Matus looking to go to work above the three-point line. Another whistle and an offensive foul here on Rockport. Let's see who they got here. It's going to be Noah Rawson, forward for Rockport, called with that foul. So offensive foul gives the ball back to Newburyport. Up 23-22, final minute, first half. Getting into Bovey, back to Casey McLaren. Casey McLaren swings it, Nick White. Nick White turns down the three, back to Casey McLaren. Robertson in the corner, three ball, does not go. Loose ball, good hustle, Robertson. Good hustle, tips it to Max Gagnon, who resets it here for Newburyport with 45 seconds to go first half. Clippers can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Ball down low, Bovey at the free throw line. Swings it to the corner, Gagnon, who was on the sideline. No, it's gonna be a travel on Gagnon there. 39 seconds to go first half, Clippers up 1. Rockport going to throw this ball in from the side out in their own backcourt. Ball comes into Matus. There's a trap, but he breaks it. Matus now looking to drive. Gets baseline. Loses it. Battle down low. Lots of contact there with Gagnon. Ball's going to stay. Rockport basketball underneath the Clippers hoop. 32 seconds to go. 23-22 to score Newburyport. Rockport looking to inbound. Ball thrown in. Good look there for Hillier. Front rim does not go. Good rebound, Bovey for Newburyport. Good job. He gets it to Casey McLaren, who looks at the clock, and he'll be looking to take the last shot here. Max Gagnon with it for Newburyport. 20 seconds to go. Casey McLaren looking at a bit of a double team out of his zone. Swings it to Robertson. 15 seconds to go first half. Robertson to White. Back to Robertson. Swings it to McLaren. They just play catch here as 10 seconds to go here first half. Casey McLaren looking to step into a three. Fakes it. Gets it to Gagnon. Back to McLaren. Final 2 seconds. Little jumper. McLaren at the buzzer. Does not go. Rebound came back to Robertson. His little putback is going to be too late. It did not go anywhere. And that is how the first half is going to end here from Newburyport High School. Clippers do take a lead into the locker room. It is 23-22 after the first half of play. It got physical there at the end. We have a battle on our hands here, folks. Going to be a fun second half from Newburyport High. My name is Drew Mulholland. This is Newburyport Clippers basketball on 96.3 Joppa Radio, PortMedia television as well. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it on a Tuesday night. Going to be a fun second half here. Folks, we'll take a break here for a few minutes. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about what we saw, and then we will come back with second half action here from Newburyport High. Again, after the first half, it is Newburyport 23, Rockport 22. Got a good one on our hands. My name is Drew Mulholland. Keep it here. We'll be back with more basketball in just a little bit. One. All right, folks, welcome on back to Newburyport High School here with the Newburyport Clippers on their opening night. Boys basketball have taken a 23-22 lead into the halftime locker room here over Rockport. Big first half there. Really, the guy that brought Newburyport back, they were trailing most of that first half. Ryan Archie catching fire late in the first half, hitting a couple three balls and really got things rolling. Hit two back-to-back threes, then got to the free throw line. A little bit of it was an 8-0 run from Ryan Archie himself. So good first half from Archie. Rockport defending Casey McLaren pretty well. He's got a handful of points still. Again, you're not going to completely shut down Casey McLaren, but Rockport doing a good job of slowing him down just enough. Parker McLaren was pretty active there in those first few minutes. Rockport again able to kind of get control of him on the glass there too early on. It's a good Rockport Vikings team. They match up pretty well here with Newburyport. Ezra Mendoza can handle those guards of the combination of Max Gagnon and Nick Coryell. Ezra Mendoza doing a good job. Jake Knowlton doing a good job for Rockport down low. Got a couple easy buckets. Mendoza driving the lane. Knowlton with the finish. So that's the deal here for Newburyport High in the first half. 23-22. Again, Newburyport with the lead. Coach Dave Clay now back out of the locker room here. The Clippers get ready for second half action. Good crowd on hand here on opening night as expected. Clippers side pretty much full. Parent section, student section, good student section. It'll be a tough student section for any of those for any of you who have been in this building here before for a Clippers basketball game. The student section is right behind the hoop that the opposing team shoots at there in the first half. So Newburyport will now be shooting into their home student section, so Rockport will not have to deal with that. Clippers looking for energy here. Good start to this second half. Came out a little bit sluggish here in that first half, a little bit sloppy. Some turnovers, and Rockport was able to take advantage in the first half. It's going to be Newburyport basketball to start things off here. Again, 23-22, the Clippers lead. Casey McLaren have a little conversation here with the official before he inbounds this basketball. Coach Clay back to the starting five here for Newburyport. Max Gagnon with the ball now for the Clippers as we're underway. Tries to throw it down low in the corner to Archie. There's another turnover though for Newburyport. Rockport basketball, Austin Matus with it. Matus is out there with Ezra Mendoza, the other guard. That's a tough combination there. Throws it down low for Knowlton. Tries to find a cutting Rawson. Nice move. Rawson tries to put it up with the left hand, but he gets fouled. Cannot finish. And Noah Rawson going to head to the line for Rockport. He'll have two. Rawson not nearly as tall as Knowlton, but Knowlton is a skinny guy for Rockport. Rawson takes up a little bit more space, big body down there, throwing his weight around. He's got a few big rebounds and a few points now on the board. Makes the first free throw too to even things up here. Misses the second rebound. Newburyport now Clippers looking to quickly go in transition. Archie throws it out. Bad pass, trying to find a streaking Jake Robertson. A little out of control there, and the Clippers turn it over. Rockport basketball. Two turnovers in the first 30 seconds for Newburyport out of the locker room. Rockport looking at inbounds. Good pressure from Max Gagnon, but Ezra Mendoza breaks the press, gets it to Rawson, dishes it to Knowlton down low. Knowlton puts it up. Knowlton is fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Knowlton fouled. They throw that ball inbound. The Clippers fall asleep, and Knowlton lays it in. Right off the inbound, Rockport's Austin Matus finds Knowlton. 6'6" kid, left wide open in the paint and lays it in. 25-23, Rockport back on top. Here comes Parker McLaren looking to even things up. Does not go. Rebound pulled down by Gavin Hillier. And it's all Rockport here in the first minute of the second half. There's Knowlton with it for Rockport. Looks for a little fadeaway jumper. Does not go. Ezra Mendoza saves the rebound, but saves it to a Clipper, and back the other way comes Newburyport. It's Max Gagnon. Gagnon drives, kicks it. Casey McLaren, 3-ball, does not go. Rebound, Ezra Mendoza for Rockport. Mendoza calmly brings it up. Pressured now by Archie. Mendoza, a little crossover. He's done that a few times. Jumper, Mendoza, back rim, no good. Rawson over the back, gonna get a call here. Noah Rawson called for an over the back for Rockport. Jake Robertson on the box out. He's gonna get a breather now. Get some slap fives from the coaching staff for the good box out there. Newburyport basketball trailing by 2, 25-23. A minute and a half into the first half. Second half, I should say, second half. Clippers lose the ball. Archie trying to make a pass. It's deflected, gets it back, throws it down low to Harry Bobby, who is fouled. Bobby fouled in the paint. Clippers will inbound from underneath the Rockport hoop. 6:28 to go, third quarter. Clippers trailing by 2, 25-23. Next, Gagnon looking to inbound. Gagnon looking for a cutter. Throws it beyond the three-point line to Casey McLaren. McLaren swings it to Archie in the corner. That's been his shot, and there it is again. Another 3-ball from Ryan Archie, his third of the game, and the Clippers go back up on top, 26-25. And now we have a carry here. I know it's going to be a push-off on number 13, Matus. Austin Matus called for a push-off, trying to bring that ball up against the Newburyport pressure. Doesn't like the call. As a word for the official, as at least a quick conversation as he delivers the ball back to the referee, but nevertheless, Newburyport basketball here, 26-25. Clippers, 3-ball McLaren from the corner, does not go. Rebound pulled down by Archie. Archie in the corner again. Air ball does not go. And another foul, however, against Rockport. So it's going to be Newburyport basketball again under the Rockport hoop. 6 minutes to play, third quarter. And the referee is going to have a quick conversation here. Calling both coaches over. This game has gotten a little bit chippy as things have gone on. I'm trying to listen in. It may have to do with Coach Dave Clay now is having to go over and talk to the Newburyport student section. I thought I caught on to a little bit of that earlier. The official not happy with some of the stuff from the student section there. It's a very rowdy Newburyport student section, just maybe getting a little bit too involved there. And Coach Clay having to go over and talk to the student section. Kyle Hodson, the AD, also over there. Back to basketball. Clippers inbound to get a quick 2. Parker McLaren lays it in. Rockport basketball looking to break the press. Gavin Hillier brings it across. Hillier going to work on McLaren. Dumps it off for Matus. Matus throws it down low for Knowlton. And Parker McLaren's going to get called for a push on Knowlton down low. So the fouls are piling up here, nearly going to the second half. Newburyport on top, 28-25 over Rockport with 5:40 to go, third quarter. Coach Dave Clay wanted a sub there. Didn't quite happen fast enough. We're going to have a jump ball as Rockport tries to inbound this ball. He's going to stick with Rockport here. A little bit sloppy, a little bit choppy, a little bit physical in the early going here of this first few minutes here in the second half. Rockport inbounds the ball back to Knowlton. He fires a 3-ball. Back rim does not go. Big rebound. Casey McLaren going up high to grab that one. McLaren brings it back up the other way for Newburyport. McLaren drives the paint, stops, pops, throws it. Big time shot, Casey McLaren. Rockport now trailing by 5. 30-25 Clippers. Matus back the other way. Drives the lane out of control. Matus. It's going to be Newburyport basketball. Got bumped a little bit, but no foul called. Should not have been. He was out of control. Throws it up and out of bounds. And it's going to be Newburyport basketball with a 5-point lead, looking to extend here with 5 minutes to go, third quarter. George Coryell, quick break by Coryell, good find. He quickly got it to Kaylee and Charlie Kaylee, but Kaylee was swatted away there. Good press break by Coryell, however. He is so quick. You give George Coryell a little bit of space, just ask a bunch of the soccer guys in the Cape Ann League that. Very fast, good guard. Casey McLaren up the inbound, 3-ball corner pocket, he got it. 33-25, Newburyport goes on top. It's their biggest lead of the game here, and they are looking to extend. Now a turnover underneath the hoop. We get some contact. Newburyport really turning up the heat on the defensive end. Full court pressure here. Place is getting rowdy. Trying to inbound now. Rockport finally does. Full court press causing them all sorts of trouble. Trying to throw a long ball does Rockport. There's a turnover. Newburyport basketball. Good play by Bobby. Back the other way come the Clippers. Loose ball on the floor. Diving after it is Charlie Kaylee. And look at the Newburyport bench just floating on the floor. Great work from the Clippers. Good hustle, jumping on the loose balls. 50-50 balls, as Coach Dave Clay said pregame. Want to win the 50-50 balls, and that message has been received from the Newburyport Clippers. 33-25, Newburyport the lead here. Halfway through the third quarter. Again, the Rockport Vikings coaching staff not happy, yelling with the officials a little bit, but I think it is more about the Newburyport student section. I think they feel like their guys are getting maybe a little bit harassed and maybe crossing that line a little bit. It seems like that has been the conversation the last few moments, but again, it is a rather festive atmosphere here on opening night for the Newburyport Clippers, who now have an 8-point lead, their largest lead of the ball game. 33-25, Newburyport. Rockport really struggling with the full court press from these Newburyport Clippers. The guards, George Coryell and Max Gagnon and Ryan Archie, putting a lot of pressure on the Rockport guards here. And you feel like maybe the depth of Newburyport right now wearing down Rockport. Struggling to get the scoring going as Rockport here in this second half, and maybe getting a little bit fatigued. We'll see if the Clippers keep the pressure up on Rockport here and try to wear them down even more. This will be a strength of Newburyport this year. They got guys like George Coryell and Harry Bobby getting a lot of time here, who aren't even starters here right now. Jumper from Casey McLaren up the inbound does not go. Good rebound by Noah Rossin. And back the other way comes Rockport.
That's it, Georgie!
Then it is Matus. Austin Matus drives the lane, kicks it to the corner. Drives Hilliard. Hilliard's jumper does not go. Rebound, Casey McLaren. Quickly gets it to Coryell, the guard. Coryell tip to Bobby. Bobby drives the lane, shot does not go. Bobby goes flying into the student section, and back the other way comes Rockport. It's Matus. Matus drives the lane, looking for help. Gets it to Knowlton. Knowlton dumps it down low. It's going to be a reach in here on Bobby. As number 35, Gavin Hilliard, tried to catch that pass in the paint. Bobby reached around, trying to intercept the pass, and he's called for the foul. 14 foul on Newburyport, who lead this thing 33-25, 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Ball comes down low to Rossin, kicks it back out, Hilliard. Hilliard looking to drive the lane, steps in. Little kiss does not go. Good rebound, Bobby. It's the favor there. Gavin Hilliard goes over the back of Bobby. Foul on Rockport. This score is stuck on 33-25 Newburyport as we dip under the 4-minute mark from Newburyport High School of this third quarter. Coryell brings it up for the Clippers. George Coryell looking to go to work. Gets it over to Archie. Down low, McLaren. Casey McLaren. Good find. Right in the pocket of the paint. Charlie Kayleen with the jumper. Now the Clippers force a turnover off the Kayleen hit. Good job by Charlie Kayleen, finding that little space in the zone right inside the free throw line. Caught that pass. No rush. Poised, drilled a little jumper, and then the Clippers forced the turnover right off the make. So again, Rockport really just struggling to inbound the ball after the Clippers score. Kayleen to Coryell. 3-ball Coryell. He's going to get called for a little travel right before he let that shot go. Just a little stutter step before he let that thing fly. So a travel on Coryell. Rockport basketball, but the lead is now 10 for Newburyport. 35-25. 3.5 to go, third quarter. Rockport inbounds with it is Matus.
Off feet, off feet!
Matus now bringing it up. Matus looking to go to work on Coryell. Matus trying to make a move around Coryell. Good move. Gets to the rim. Up and under. Nice. Sweet little move. Austin Matus for 2. Stops the bleeding for Rockport. 33-27. And we have a clock issue, I believe, here with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. I believe it was a shot clock issue. Ball's going to go back to Newburyport. George Coryell will reset things. 35-27 Newburyport, 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Coryell setting things up over to Kayleen. Kayleen looking like he's found his footing here in the second half. Coryell to Archie. McLaren fadeaway 3 in the corner. Does not go. Rebound pulled down by Hillier. Quick outlet to Matus. Matus looking for a running Austin. Gets it to Nolan. Up and under. There's a reach on Newburyport. Bucket does not go. But Knowlton is going to go to the line for 2. Casey McLaren called for the reach there. Coach Dave Clay telling his star player to jump in and take a charge. Knowlton and McLaren match up pretty well. Both tall guys. About the same height, I think. 6'6" or so. McLaren seems to have a little bit more muscle on Knowlton. Knowlton a skinny kid, but he's finding a lot of space. Second free throw good, makes 1 of 2, so it's 35-28. Newburyport lead. Rockport takes a timeout after the second made free throw there. So as we cross the midway point of this third quarter, Rockport trying to hang with the Clippers here. You feel like they've been worn down just a little bit by the Newburyport Clippers press. Clippers doing a good job speeding this game up on Rockport. Rockport thought they could play at that high-tempo game. They like to pound the ball inside, and they can slow the game down a little bit. But Coach Whitley did tell me before the game, if Newburyport wants to speed it up, they want to press them the whole game, they can run with them. And first half, that was certainly the case. Rockport went up and down with Newburyport. Seems like they're a little bit worn down here in the second half, but they are still within striking distance. 35-28, Newburyport with the lead over the Vikings here. This third quarter has been just a little bit choppy, not too much flow in this basketball game. A lot of fouls. We already got 5 fouls for Newburyport, 4 for Rockport, so that's a lot for 1 quarter of play. We're going to have both teams in the bonuses here probably very early fourth quarter, I'd say. A little bit chippy. We've had the student section get talked to of Newburyport here tonight. Coach Dave Clay had to go tell them to make sure they don't cross that line. Newburyport to inbound the ball and into Rockport. Rockport's going to retreat here. No full court press from Rockport. They'll let George Coryell bring the basketball up. Coryell looking to reset. Swings it to Nick White, checks into the game. Back to Coryell, to Casey McLaren. Back to Coryell, fakes a 3, drives the paint. It's going to get a 3-second call here. I think it's on Bovey down low. I think Bovey's telling his guards here, shoot that ball. He had position underneath. He was expecting one of those open looks to go up. Maybe it would have been in position for a rebound, but 3-second violation. Rockport basketball. Matus brings it up for Rockport. Good defense by Coryell. He sticks on you like glue, Coryell does. Mendoza's going to get called for a carry here. Yeah, as with Mendoza, he's been a little bit quiet here in the second half. Had a great first half. Called for a carry there. Not too much pressure on him either. Just kind of a little brain cramp from the talented guard out of Rockport. Here come the Clippers back the other way. Casey McLaren in the corner, throws it back to White. Nick White swings it to George Coryell. Coryell resets, sets the office, finds Bovey at the free throw line. Corner pocket. McLaren 3 ball does not go. Rebound Bovey. Oh, he lost it. Should be Newburyport ball, and it is. Good hustle by Bovey, winning that ball, keeping the possession alive for Newburyport. George Coryell to inbound this ball for Newburyport. Finds an open White. Turns down the shot. Gets it back to McLaren behind the 3-point line. McLaren to Coryell. Coryell back to McLaren. Back to White in the corner. Back to McLaren. Tries the paint. Kicks it out. Robertson. 3 ball. Robertson. And that one goes. Newburyport starting to make the timely 3 ball here in this one. Lead back to 10. 38-28 Newburyport after the
Keep in front.
Nick.
Battle, baby.
Jake Robertson, 3 ball. Back the other way comes Rockport. Ball down low. Knowlton up fake. Got McLaren in the air. Shot does not go. Rebound Coryell in traffic. Ball still loose there. Coryell comes away with it. Back the other way. Casey McLaren is blocked by Ezra Mendoza. Ezra Mendoza swats McLaren, Casey McLaren. Good ups there by Mendoza. Kyle McLaren. A lot of height there on Mendoza. Inbound underneath the Rockport hoop. George Coryell is fouled. 15 foul on Rockport. That's 5 fouls apiece now. Newburyport will inbound underneath the Rockport hoop. We've got about a minute to go here. Third quarter, 38-28, the Newburyport lead. Nick White inbounding for Newburyport. Opening night here for Newburyport High School. Clippers looking to hold home court here in the home opener. Nick White looking for a cutter. Pass to Coryell. Goes through Coryell. And it's going to be ruled off Coryell. So it's going to be Rockport basketball here. Trying to cut into a 10-point lead. Largest lead of the night. They've had it at 10. Newburyport has a couple times. Back the other way, Matus now for Rockport. Matus trying to find Knowlton down low. Posting up, Knowlton on McLaren. Good move by Knowlton. Goes over McLaren and lays it in off the glass. Sweet little move from the 6'6" Rockport senior. McLaren back the other way, looking to answer with a 3 ball. Does not go front rim. Rebound Nick White. Good play to save it to Robertson. Robertson drives the lane, kicks it to Bovey. Bovey drives the lane. Little lefty. Does not go. Gets his own rebound. It should be Newburyport ball. And it will be. Good active third quarter here from Bovey down low. Getting a lot of rebounds. And even if he's not coming down with them clean, it's keeping him alive. And he's winning a lot of possessions here for the Clippers. Inbound to Bovey. Gets it back to Coryell. Coryell around the back, good little spin move, spins it to White, back to Casey McLaren, turns down the 3, thinks about it a second time, now drives the lane, looked like he got hit, no call, ball comes back to Newburyport. Robertson, back to Bovey, Bovey to Coryell, shot clock at 10, game clock at 30, Coryell uses the body nicely, but just went a little bit too much, and now he's called for a reach. Coryell doesn't like the call, but Coryell on a reach is going to get called for the foul. Team 6th here. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Rockport can hold for the last shot of the third quarter if they wish. They throw a Hail Mary. Interesting decision there, and it hits the ceiling. Camden Wheeler throws the Hail Mary pass. It's not a week we're supposed to be talking about Hail Marys here when the Patriots ran the Hail Mary defense, and we all know how that went. Rockport would have been better with the lateral play here, maybe. But the ball goes out of bounds off the ceiling, off Rockport. So now Newburyport has a chance for the last shot if they want it. Gagnon has it top of the key now. Swings it to Robertson. Robertson drives the paint, decides not to take the last shot, but he's going to get to the free throw line. Good drive there by Jake Robertson, number 13 of Newburyport. With 20 seconds left in the third quarter, Robertson will go to the line for 2. Chance to extend this thing to 10. Two shots now for Jake Robertson. First one up and good. 39-30, the Newburyport lead. Both teams now in the bonus, 6 fouls apiece, so we got 1-and-1s both ways now. So the fourth quarter is going to be played in the bonus here. Robertson's second one on the way and rims out. Casey McLaren trying to get his hand on a loose ball right in the paint. Robertson grabs it. Oh, he's going to get called for a travel. Tough call there. Looked like he hadn't quite corralled that rebound. I thought he could have got away with maybe driving to the hoop, but a travel is called. It's going to be Rockport's ball. Let's see if this time they hold for the last shot with 16 to go in the third quarter. And the kick at an inbound. There's a turnover. Casey McLaren on the floor. Rockport trying to come away with it. It is a battle. Mad scrum in the corner. Rockport comes away with it. They throw it up to Rawson, who lays it in for 2 and a foul. Noah Rawson, big play. And a little bit of life here into this Rockport team in the final seconds of the third quarter. There's a mad scramble in the corner of the Newburyport as Newburyport was looking for a turnover in the Rockport backcourt. Rockport ends up breaking free, coming up with a loose ball, and they spring Noah Rawson, who was running ahead of the play. He lays it in and 1 for Noah Rawson. So 39-32 Newburyport. Rawson's going to go to the line for 1. He actually needs some medical attention. Took a pretty hard hit there on the and 1. A little bit of a bloody nose maybe, but Rawson's going to have a chance at the stripe to make this a 6-point game. Right when it felt like Newburyport might be pulling away with this thing a little bit. Rockport goes on a little run and ends the third quarter here with a little flurry. And one. Rawson might actually need to come out of this game. As the trainer's still working on Rawson's nose. It's definitely a bloody nose. We're getting a good look at it here. The officials talking. They'll usually give you a couple minutes or maybe a minute to see if you can stop the bleeding, but if not, somebody else has to go to the free throw line. Let's see here if they got the Noah Rawson situation under control. And they have not. So Noah Rawson is going to have to sit out here as he tries to get his bloody nose under control. And now the decision, the controversy here is who shoots the free throw for Noah Rawson. The officials are going to have a word with Coach Clay here and Coach Whitley. Coach Clay thinks that Rockport threw the stronger free throw shooter at the line, a guy that was already on the court. Coach Clay wants to know who actually subbed in for Noah Rawson. Feels like he should be the shooter. I believe the rule at the college level is you can choose, the Newburyport coach would be able to choose who shoots the free throw from whoever's on the floor. And, you know, you'd naturally choose who the worst free throw shooter is to take the place of the shooter. It seems like the high school rule is, and it's early season here, I'm not completely up on my high school technicality rules here, but I believe the man that subs in for Rawson has to shoot this free throw. But at the stripe, it's going to be Hillier, Gavin Hillier. Coach Clay thought Hillier should not have been shooting that free throw, but he makes it. And now it's a 6-point game here. 5 seconds to go, third quarter. Back the other way, Gagnon. Gagnon gets up to Robertson. He's going to let it fly. Final 2 seconds and a foul called. Bailout foul. As Robertson was fading away out of control. 2 guys on him. He didn't have much of a look there with 0.7 seconds left in the third quarter. Robertson let it fly and got a bailed out foul there. So Robertson will go to the line with a chance to extend a 6-point lead here with less than a second to play in the third quarter. Robertson first one on the way. It goes 40-33, the Clippers lead. The second one to come here. You just heard Coach Whitley yell to his team, you got to think, while we fouling him with less than a second to play, we had to make a tough shot. Robertson's second one on the way, and it goes. Good free throw shoulder, Jake Robertson. Desperation heave at the third quarter. Buzzer for Rockport does not go, and the Clippers are going to take a 41-33 lead here into the fourth quarter. Boy, that was a battle. Coach Clay still going to get an explanation here on the shooter situation there, but Hillier ended up making the free throw. Newburyport got 2 shots of their own. Coach Clay is actually not going to deal with this official explanation. He sends one of his assistants over. Coach Clay talking with his guys here for the third quarter break. So 41-33, Newburyport leads Rockport here. We got a fourth quarter to come in just a moment from Newburyport High School. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Back with more basketball in just a moment. This is Newburyport Clippers boy basketball on Joppa Radio 96.3, PortMedia. All right, and we're back. Newburyport High School, it is opening night of the boys basketball season. Newburyport Clippers hosting the Rockport Vikings. We are about to enter the fourth quarter. 8 minutes of basketball left to play. It is Newburyport on top, 41-33. This has been a bit of a battle. Newburyport went to the locker room with a 1-point lead. They extended it to 8 here in that third quarter. Here's Robertson right off the bat here in the fourth quarter. Lays it in. Good drive. Jake Robertson to the bucket. Lays it off the glass, 4-2. And the lead is back to 10, 43-33, Newburyport. Back the other way comes Rockport. That ball thrown out of bounds by Jake Lucas. Lucas turns it over for Rockport. And it's Clippers basketball here. Good start to the fourth quarter for Newburyport. Clippers looking to break a little bit of pressure here from Rockport. They quickly advance it. Robertson for three in the corner, and he gets it. Jake Robertson heating up here. Feeling it late third quarter in the beginning of this fourth quarter. Newburyport now on top 46-33. They again almost force a turnover. It's going to stay Rockport ball. Bunch of deflections there along the baseline right underneath the Rockport hoop. It's going to stay Rockport basketball as they try to break this Newburyport pressure in this fourth quarter. It's given Rockport fits here, especially in the second half as Rockport has seemed to get worn down a little bit.
Ready, Jacob, ready!
And there's another turnover. Good job. Max Gagnon putting all sorts of pressure on Austin Matus, forcing the turnover. And now it's Newburyport basketball looking to extend on a 46-33 lead. Inbound Robertson in the corner. He's hot. Look for a three. Decides to throw it back out to Gagnon above the three-point line. Gagnon swings it to Casey McLaren. Casey McLaren, good pass. Had Robertson open. Oh, just missed him. Just airmailed him a little bit. Rockport basketball. Newburyport looks to step in that pressure right off the bat. Casey McLaren on the inbounder. Makes it a tough inbound in itself, having that lanky Casey McLaren on you. Foul on Max Gagnon. He reaches in on Austin Matus. And again, we're in the bonus here. Both teams in the bonus. 1-1 now on the Gagnon foul is going to send Austin Matus to the free throw line for a 1-1, 46-33. The Newburyport lead here, 7 minutes to go in this basketball game. First leg of the 1-1, good from Matus, 46-34. Rockport trying just to hang around here, give themselves a punching chance in the final minutes. Second free throw from Matus is up and good, so 46-35. Max Gagnon bringing it up for Newburyport. Gagnon gets it to Parker McLaren. McLaren tries to make a little cut pass on the baseline. Cannot connect with Charlie Kaline. And back the other way comes Rockport. Matus swings it. Three ball Lucas, and it goes. Big time shot there, Jake Lucas. And Rockport creeps back in. It's an 8-point ball game. Vikings just won't go away. Back comes Gagnon. Parker McLaren, free throw line jumper. Back rim does not go. Big rebound, Gagnon kicks it back out. Casey McLaren, corner three, and he got it. Casey McLaren, big time three. Big time rebound by Max Gagnon right there to extend the possession, and the Newburyport lead is back to 11. Quickly back the other way comes Rockport. Layup does not go from Hillier, and back the other way come the Clippers. Gagnon has it, looking to reset the offense for Newburyport. Up 11 with 6 minutes to go. Parker McLaren, free throw line, drives the lane. Looked like he got hit, spins it a lefty lane. Good little English, just enough English on that ball, puts it in. Parker McLaren back the other way. Trying to take advantage of a little bit of a sleepy Clippers defense there. Parker McLaren going to get called for a foul on Jake Knowlton. Knowlton got out ahead of the pack there and caught a long pass. He's going to get to the free throw line. This 6'6" senior out of Rockport. Jake Knowlton looking to cut into an 11-point Newburyport lead here at 51-38. First free throw is up and good, 51-39. Parker McLaren going to come out of this game now. 4 fouls on Parker. Charlie Kaline and Max Gagnon also going to come out. Second free throw on the way for Knowlton. Back rim, no good, in and out. Casey McLaren grabs the rebound. He'll bring it up himself. Clippers with a 51-39 lead. Coryell in the corner. Robertson, free ball. He's not shy. Does not go. Loose ball. Lawson looked like he got fouled. No call going for the rebound, but he gets it out. Back the other way comes Rockport. Hillier to Matus. Matus, the guard, looking to go around Robertson. Throws it down low for Knowlton. Nice catch, Knowlton. Beautiful pass, Matus. And the lead is cut back to 10. 51-41, the Newburyport lead. Beautiful little play right there. Matus to Knowlton. Those two have been good for Rockport tonight. George Coryell gets it to Robertson in the corner. Back to Coryell. Coryell looking to go to work. Gets to Archie in the corner. Nobody was cutting, however, and there's a turnover. Rockport basketball. Here comes Gavin Hillier, gets it to Matus. Matus looking to go to work on Coryell. Matus behind the three-point line. Tries to throw it down low to Rawson. Turnover there, steal by Robertson. Robertson for Newburyport. Gets it up to Coryell. Coryell back to Robinson. Three-ball Robertson. Big shot. Front rim, no go. Rebound Rockport. Matus has it. Rockport's coaching staff going to call a timeout here. Things got a little sloppy the last couple trips for Rockport. They're going to call a timeout to regroup the offense here. It is 51-41 Newburyport with 5 minutes to go in this basketball game. Again, Rockport just sticking around just a little bit. Casey McLaren getting a little bit of medical attention on the bench here. I think he might have taken a shot to the nose. The Newburyport star forward. It's been a physical game down low. That's the second bloody nose we've had, one for each team. Casey McLaren, Noah Rawson for Rockport. Been a lot of banging down low, got a little chippy at times, but been a good battle here. Mostly a clean battle overall. A lot of fouls though, 9 fouls. Rockport is already in the double bonus here. They'll play the final 5 minutes in the double bonus. So Newburyport has got to be solid defensively. Clippers themselves in the single bonus. Rockport sitting on 7 fouls right now. So free throw shooting will be essential here down the stretch. Again, 51-41 our score, 4:47 to go in this ball game. Rockport's Lucas inbounding the ball. Clippers showing that pressure again. They've done it pretty much all night. Back the other way they come. Rockport, they break the press. Good little move right there by Rawson. He lays it in for 2 off a good little feed from number 35, Gavin Hillier. Good press break that time by Rockport out of the timeout. Here comes Coryell for Newburyport. Gets it to Parker McLaren at the free throw line. Driving, McLaren. Good move, got fouled. Drove to the right side, tried to finish with the left hand. He got hit. Parker McLaren's going to go to the line for 2. Every time it looks like Newburyport's going to pull away with this thing, Rockport does manage to stick around here a little bit. The lead is only 8 with 4.5 to go. But Parker McLaren at the line shooting 2. First one does not go.
Go, Parker.
McLaren playing with 4 fouls here. He's going to be careful on the defensive end. Second free throw does not go either. Rebound Rockport. Looking to make this thing a 2-possession game here. Here comes Matus for Rockport. Matus looking to go to work on Coryell. Matus fakes a pass. Long cross-court pass, dangerous. Rockport able to maintain possession. 3-ball, Knowlton in and out. Long shot from Knowlton. Rebound Rockport. Offensive rebound and back up and in. Good little putback by Gavin Hillier. And it's a 51-45 Newburyport lead. Clippers need a score here to stem the tide. Coryell drives to the lane, no bucket, tries to save his own miss. He does somehow. Ball comes back to Robertson. Clippers need to resettle. Bovee swings it in the corner. Back to McLaren. Free throw line jumper does not go. Rebound Rockport.
Crash. Good job,
Vikings
George.
looking to come back the other way now. Here comes Gavin Hillier up to Rawson. Rawson, he's been good. Finds, pass is going to go out of bounds. He had a cutter, Knowlton there. Rawson had the big Knowlton cutting, and the pass was actually too high, which is saying something because Knowlton is 6'6". So Newburyport's going to get the basketball with 3.5 to go, up 6, 51-45. Coryell has it for Newburyport. Coryell gets it to Robertson, fakes a 3, gets it in the corner there to Archie. Back to Robertson. Parker McLaren swings it to Coryell, drives the lane. Looked like he got hit, no call. Ball's going to stay with Newburyport as it was deflected out of bounds off Knowlton. Jumping in. Coryell's going to come out of this game now. Max Gagnon's going to check in for Newburyport. Archie to inbound for the Clippers. Throws it to Robertson. Little jumper from in close, does not go. Rebound Matus for Rockport. He's looking to go coast to coast. Blocked by Casey McLaren. What a block. Great hustle, Casey McLaren, to stop the driving Matus. Back the other way, Newburyport. 3-ball, Archie. Does not go. McLaren there again. He's everywhere. Keeps it alive. Gagnon comes free with the rebound. Gagnon dribbles it off his foot. This should be a backcourt, and it will be. Tough break there. Max Gagnon dribbled it off his foot. So with 3 minutes to play here, 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go in this basketball game, it's 51-45 Newburyport. Rockport hanging around here. Off the inbound, Hillier thumps it down low, Knowlton. Knowlton looking for a cutting Rawson. Tries to dump it in. Rawson manages to make a catch. loses it. It's going to go Newburyport's ball. Ref thought about it there for a second. I think he got that ball right. I think it was off Rawson's leg, so it's going to be Newburyport basketball here as we duck under 3 minutes to go. Newburyport stuck on that 6-point lead. Parker McLaren has it beyond the 3-point line. Gets to the guard. Max Gagnon back to McLaren at the free throw line. Looking to make a move. Parker McLaren adds one. Beautiful move. Got it to the block. Nice little move. Had the smaller guy Rawson on him. Got the foul. Took the hit and made the bucket. Big shot there, Parker McLaren. 53-45. Newburyport. McLaren go to the line for one. Big time bucket there. Parker McLaren playing with the 4 fouls. Free throw up and good. So a big trip there extends the Newburyport lead to 9. 54-45, 2.5 to go in this basketball game. Rockport basketball. Matus looking to break the press. He's double teamed. Advances it. There's Lucas. Jake Lucas for Rockport. Tries to throw it to Hillier. Casey McLaren deflects it. Newburyport bench very happy with the defensive effort here with 2.5 to go. Rockport side inbound here. Ball thrown in. Matus back. 3-ball. Big time shot. Jake Knowlton hits a 3. They're actually going to call it a 2. Referee calls it a 2. 54-47 the score. Newburyport the lead after the Knowlton jumper. Here comes Max Gagnon. Down low, Parker McLaren in the corner. Archie, big time shot here from Archie. Drains it. Boy, has he been good. Ryan Archie making clutch shot after clutch shot here. Loves that corner pocket 3-ball. Lead back to 10. 57-47 Newburyport. Tough little cheap foul here though by Archie. Adrenaline going a little too hard there after the made 3. And now it's a double bonus for Rockport with 2 minutes to go in this basketball game. Rockport having a tough time breaking that press as long as they don't get fouled. So got to be careful on the reaches. Archie with the reach on Hillier here, and Hillier to the line for 2. First one up and good. 57-48. Newburyport the lead. Second one from Hillier, up and no good. Rebound, Casey McLaren. Clippers looking to go back up double digits. Rockport needs some stops, and they need them badly. Max Gagnon from Newburyport. Good dribbling from Gagnon. Swings it to Casey McLaren above the 3-point line. Reverses it back to Gagnon. Parker McLaren flashes at the free throw line. Gagnon looks him off, dumps it down low, corner Robertson. Back to Casey McLaren. 3-ball Archie again, does not go. Front rim, rebound Rockport, and they have a run out if they get it. There it is, Knowlton up ahead of the pack. Felt Casey McLaren coming, however, and he can't finish. Parker McLaren, I'm sorry, that was Parker back the other way. Parker forced a tougher layup. Knowlton's layup did not go, but the ball's going to stay with Rockport there after a little scramble. It goes out off Newburyport. 1.5 to go. 57-48, Newburyport the lead. Rockport basketball. Hillier looking to go to work on Parker McLaren. Takes a shot, throws it back to Knowlton. Lets a 3-ball go. Oh, in and out. Knowlton does not get that one to go. Rebound, Casey McLaren. Casey McLaren swings it to Coryell. Clippers want to take their time here and be patient. Parker McLaren swings it to Casey. 3-ball does not go. Rebound, Robertson. Good effort, but the ball's going to go to Rockport. Good battle by Robertson. Coach Clay not happy that the Clippers there and some of their leaders did not take the whole shot clock there with a 9-point lead late in this basketball game. Coach Clay letting his guys hear it. Got to be smart here in the final moments of these basketball games. Let a 3-ball go with about 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Just heard Coach Clay yell in that huddle, time and score, boys, time and score. 57-48, Newburyport is our score here with about a minute to play. Some of the Newburyport faithful filing out here, feeling pretty good about an opening night victory, although try telling Coach Clay that, and you will not get a smile from him at this point. This thing far from over. Again, 57-48, that's our reset. Minute 11 to go in this basketball game. Rockport, see if they get into the foul game here a little bit down the stretch. Both teams have shot the free throws pretty good here tonight. There have been plenty of them. Both teams have been in the bonus here for pretty much the whole fourth quarter. Casey McLaren looking a little beat up here. He's got some gauze in the nose. Had a bleeding nose earlier after a little collision down low. Noah Rawson had the same thing for Rockport earlier, so it's been a little bit of a chippy opening night battle. On the floor for Newburyport, Casey McLaren, Ryan Archie, George Coryell, Jake Robertson, and Parker McLaren. So back to the starting 5 except for Coryell. Coryell in for Gagnon. Coach Clay going with a little bit more of the veteran leadership. Ooh, should have been a carry on. Matthews, no call. George Coryell all over Matthews for Rockport. Rockport's going to go a little quickly here, under a minute. Good defense by Newburyport. Steele and Parker McLaren's going to be fouled. Good defense there by the Clippers. Down the stretch as they try to seal this one away. Jake Knowlton complaining to the official that he got fouled by one of the Clippers. Not going to win that argument here. Parker McLaren at the line now. This is a double bonus. So Clippers at the line with a 9-point lead, looking to extend. First free throw up and good. 58-48, 54 seconds to play. Second free throw, Parker McLaren. Back rim, in and out. Rebound, Rockport. They got to go quickly. Here comes Matthews, being guarded by Coryell. Coryell loses it. Casey almost with a steal. Now Clippers do get a steal. Robertson comes up with it. Dishes it back. McLaren who throws it down with a dunk. Casey McLaren with the dagger, the exclamation point. 60-48 Newburyport. And a block on Coryell back the other way. Clippers bench won't mind that. Coryell trying to take a charge, but what an exclamation point. Casey McLaren throwing down a dunk off a steal to put Newburyport on the 60 number. 60-48, Newburyport leads here, 34 seconds to go. Rockport really needed to do something on that trip. Instead, it went the other way. 2 points for Casey McLaren on a dunk. First free throw from Matthews does not go. And Coach Clay might not admit it, but he's breathing a little bit easier now here. Matthews' second free throw on the way. And that is good. So 60-49, 34 seconds to go. Rockport looks like they want a foul. They're going to. They're going to try to extend this thing a little bit. Make Newburyport make a few free throws here. George Coryell, good job. Good upperclassman guard leader there, calling for that basketball. Grab that got fouled. He wants the ball. He'll take it. He'll go to the stripe. Again, double bonus here now for Newburyport. Coryell's first one is in and out. Coach Clay just yelled half court. I think he wants his guys to back off. No cheap fouls. Second free throw, good for Coryell. Desperation mode now for Matthews and Rockport. Comes down, fires away a 3 from distance. Air ball does not go. Rebound by Archie. Foul on Rockport. Archie's going to go to the line for 2. And Newburyport can start putting this one in the win column here on opening night from Newburyport High School. Just about signed, sealed, and delivered here as Archie goes to the line for 2. Big game from Archie. Really kind of saved Newburyport at the end of that first half. Hit a couple big threes and hit a couple big ones here in the second half as well. First free throw, no good. Second one on the way, no good. I'm almost shocked he missed 2 with the hot hand he's had here in the big moments of this game. Back the other way, Rockport 3-ball. Rawson does not go. Rebound Parker McLaren. That's a big man's rebound right there, and that's going to do it. Rockport's going to back off here. Good win for the Newburyport Clippers on opening night. Clippers get the ball over half court. Ryan Archie brings it across. He's not going to let one go. And he'll put it in the back pocket as Newburyport will put a win in their back pocket. 61-49, the final here from Newburyport High School. A solid win on opening night from your Newburyport Clippers over the Rockport Vikings. Handshake lines right in front of us here, and always like to see after a hard-fought basketball game. This is a battle between 2 teams that I think are going to be pretty good this year. Rockport put up a good fight in a hostile environment here tonight, but Newburyport too strong, too deep here in this second half especially. So good atmosphere here at Newburyport High, and it was a fun one. Final score, Newburyport 61, Rockport 49 from Newburyport High School. Coach Dave Clay got to be pretty pleased with that. Talking with some of the reporters right now, the Daily News guys getting them, and really good effort here from Newburyport all around. That second half, just Ryan Archie just came alive. Into the first half, made a couple big threes in the corner, drew a couple fouls. Archie himself went on an 8-0 run when Newburyport was really trying to find really trying to find the bucket and try to find a way to get some points there. We're struggling first at Rockport defense, which was really stingy early. But Rockport got a little bit tired there in that second half. The Archie threes kept Newburyport close and eventually gave Newburyport a first half lead by 1. And third quarter, Newburyport was able to extend. Got that lead to about 8 in the final score. The difference is 12 here, 61-49. Newburyport, the final on opening night here from Newburyport High School. So that was a good one. Coach Clay, I think, feeling pretty good about his team. I think he'll be a little bit upset with the sloppiness of the first few minutes of this game. Really, the first quarter a little bit sloppy from Newburyport, a lot of turnovers. I could tell Coach Clay was saying we have not been like this at all in the first week of practice, the last week of practice leading up to this game. I know his guys were really sharp and he loved his guards, but opening night nerves maybe a little bit, that's all. But the Newburyport gets out of here with a win, and that'll do that. So that'll do it here from Newburyport High School. We'll wrap it up. Coach Clay's being mobbed by reporters. You'll hear him on the afternoon drive show here at some point soon. We'll talk about a bunch of these wins, so I won't try to wait around. I'll let him get back into the locker room with his guys. But again, our final score from Newburyport High School, Newburyport Clippers 61, Rockport Vikings 49 on opening night. My name's Drew Mulholland. We'll see you back here Friday night for more Newburyport boys basketball. Thanks for listening. 96.3 Joppa Radio.